What's up, everybody? This is Spectacular Smith, and welcome to the Spectacular Experience. What's up, everybody? This is Spectacular Smith, and I am the host of the Spectacular Experience. So today, what was on my heart is telling people not to give up on their dreams. So if you listening to this and you have a dream and you've been pushing so hard and nothing is working out, everything is just fucking up. You can't catch a break to save your life at all. But I'm here to tell you that the best of the best go through the worst things in life and they bounce back from it. See, winners lose more than losers, and that's a known fact. Because when you are a winner and you continuously lose time after time after time again, sometimes you just feel like, damn, man, I just want to give up. I just want to quit. You just want to just throw your cards in and say, you know what? I'm out. I can't take this no more. Let me jump to the next thing. This is not for me. And I'm a strong believer in no matter what you put your hands on, if you put 100% into it and you put 1,000% effort, you put that time in to build that skill on whatever it is, and you figure out how to be the best possible at that one thing. And you put time after time, hours after hours, sleepless nights, going hard, waking up, getting to it, and you have that type of mentality, I feel that at some point you're going to get your break. It's going to happen. Of course, you got to have the, everything got to align together when it comes to skill set and, different criterias it'll take to really make it pop. But I feel like long as you're close to where you need to be in skill set and you putting those man hours in to get better and better and better, then you're going to get to where you need to be. And you might go through financial troubles. You might be on your last dime. You might have to rob Peter to pay Paul and then go pay Paul back and Peter and then go back and forth just to make it happen. You might have to mortgage your house. You might have to sell some of your stuff. You might have to do garage sales. You might have to do a lot of things and figure out what does it take to get what you need. Because once you actually give up, that's it. The day that you gave up could have been a day that you made it. And that was something that I heard in a Bobby Valentino interview when I was waiting to go on the radio station next. And we turn on our radio downstairs, me and my brothers Ricky, and we listened to Bobby Valentino interview in LA. This was like 6 years ago. And one of the things he said was that the day that you gave up could have been the day that you made it. And it always stuck in my head. And even back when I was coming up in the music industry, my father was the record label owner. He was the CEO. He was the manager. He was everything. My dad went through everything. I mean, it was times we didn't have food to eat because we had to choose. And he asked us straight up, you want posters or you want food? I'm thinking about it right now. It's like, it's kind of a fucked up choice, to decide, do you want food or some posters? And we chose the posters. We was like, yo, give us posters. That same night we went out, we went to go put them on the trees at the schools, and we went to go put them on fences and got laid down by the police. Thought we was doing something we had no business doing, which we was, trespassing on the school ground, putting it on the trees. And when we pretty much got up the next day, every last one of them was gone. Every last poster. And it wasn't gone because somebody threw them away. They was gone because all the females took them and put them on their walls at home. My father had so many things that he could have just said, you know what? I'm done. So many signs. People telling him like, yo, just quit, man. Them guys wasting your money. You can be investing this in other things, man. Don't just give it up. My dad was like, nah. He kept going, kept going, kept going, kept going. He did everything that he could possibly to make it happen. He took a mortgage out on his house. He sold his car. He had an SL500, Mercedes Benz. He sold that. That was $150,000 at the time. Had the brand new one with the drop top, upside down on his mortgage. Just going and going and going, putting money on radio, paying everybody off. And my dad could have easily said, you know what? I'm done with this. Let me go ahead and put my money in other places because this is not working for me. But guess what? He didn't. He didn't do it. And right when he was about to give up, Ground on Me started taking off on the airwaves. And for those who's new to me and new to my brand or new to my past, I was in a group called Pretty Ricky, and we had a song called Grind on Me. And we literally had that song play once a day at the night hour on Power 96 in Miami. And the phone lines blew up every single night to the fact that we broke a record of the most requested record in the history of the actual radio station. Now that just shows you right there. Once that became the number one requested record, they was forced to play it. And at this time, they didn't really play people that wasn't on record labels, major labels. They didn't play the independent artists like that. Just a sprinkle of them. And that was like every blue moon, worse than every blue moon, like every 5-10 years, they would play a brand new artist like that. So they was forced to play us. And before you know it, Grind on Me was number 2 on the Hot 100 charts. Platinum. Signed to a major label. Album went platinum. And everything just blew up. So just imagine if you was my father in your situation right now. You done sold your expensive car. You done mortgaged your house. You have everybody in your ear telling him that he's a fool, that he should be investing in other things, that the things that he's doing right now for his kids, not to do it. But one thing he was a smart man, and he believed in us. He believed in our brand. He taught us how to, line up when it came to performing on stage. Formations. Made us practice our ass off because he set us up in a situation to succeed. He made sure we were sharpening our tools and our sword every single day, practicing, making sure we was in the studio. He put a studio in the house, paid his hard-earned money for that. He paid off everybody he should pay off to get them to play the record, DJs, everybody. Some people stiffed him, but he learned his lesson. He had to go through hundreds of people just to find out who that true person is to truly give the money. And by the time he truly found out who that real person was to give the money to make those moves, he was already broke already because he spent all his money on trying to figure out who was that right player. So how many times you guys are going through the same thing, trying to figure out who's the right person to hire for your company, running through employees, trying to figure out who's the right agency to partner up with. But just keep pushing. Do not give up. Do not give up, because when you give up, that's it. You have to push through it. You have to. Find those people who are in your corner who's going to push you and motivate you to get where you need to go. Those are the people that you want to stick around. Not the people that say, man, just quit, man. What you doing, man? What you trying to start your own business for? Just keep your 9-to-5 job, man. You good. You don't need to do all that. Those are the people that you need to stay away from. Put them on timeout. I talk about that. Put them on timeout. Try to get your mind right. Try to figure out those people who are going to push you and motivate you. Because once you give up, that's it. Everything was in vain. All of those sleepless nights and heartbreaks and stress attacks and everything that you've been going through was in vain. So you got to focus your energy on the little positive that you might have. If it's a lot of positive, put focus on that. If it's a little positive, just put focus on that. You can have 2% positive. Put focus on that. And stay ready. Because when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready at all times. Sharpen your tools. Stay on top of your game. Make sure your craft is on point. Practice, 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 practice. Because the day that you feel like you done made it and you where you need to be is somebody else that's hungry for your spot. So when you do make it, because you're not going to give up, you need to make sure you're on your A game at all times. When shit start getting really, really good, that's when you step down even harder on the gas and you hit over that 100 miles per hour and you go as hard as you can go. Because a lot of times it's just a window of opportunity. So you have to take advantage of that. So when you going through your honeymoon phase and you crushing it, you want to continuously put your foot down on that gas and go even faster. Go even faster. Do not look back. Keep it going strong. Don't go on vacation. Don't think about another business to start. Take that business that's working and go full throttle. Because I'm not going to let you give up. Every time you feeling like giving up, you listen to this podcast again. So what I want you to do is, because I always give you homework at the end of these podcasts, I want you to go ahead and send this podcast link to somebody that you feel like is on the edge and about to give up and needs some inspiration to know that everything is possible. If you put your mind to it and you put, that time into it and you prepare yourself for greatness. So all the shit you going through is for a reason. Figure out what is that lesson within this situation and what can I take from it to get better. Don't take it as a sign to give up. All right. So I love you guys. Make sure you send this to somebody that you feel like this will help. Post it on your social media. I will repost you when you're tagging your friend. Also, if you posting it on your feed, tag your friend, tag me. I'm going to like it. I'm going to comment. It's all love. Love you guys. See you in the next podcast. I'm out.